Welcome back to Manushree Vlogs. Today we are taking you to Yercaud in Tamil Nadu. From breathtaking viewpoints and winding mountain roads to hidden cafes and local experiences, we are covering everything you need to know before planning your trip. This trip won't be about rushing from one tourist spot to the other. It'll be more about slowing down, enjoying the cool weather of Yercaud, spending quality time together, and staying at the most beautiful resort that Yercaud has to offer. We'll give you a complete room tour and our honest review later in the vlog. So the road to Yercaud has 20 hairpin bends. It's an absolute blast if you're a total heavy driver. But if you're not entirely confident behind the wheel, seriously, do yourself a favor and book a chauffeured cab. It's more relaxing to just sit back and enjoy the view. Right.
अब मैं इससे खेल सकता हूँ.
We booked a diesel SUV through Savaari app and even paid a premium for the diesel version. Our driver was pretty Siddha Sada and helpful. He loaded all our luggage securely on the roof carrier.
This is Vavo and for Yercaud. How are you feeling today?
Sleepy.
The drive from Bangalore to Yercaud typically takes around 5 to 6 hours, covering a distance of approximately 230 kilometers. The roads are in a brilliant condition, very smooth and not bumpy at all. If you're coming from Bangalore, you know how much of a blessing this is.
Guys, कैसा रहा अभी तक का सफर? कुछ बताइए.
बहुत भूख लग गया. हाँ, और इतना यार मुझे लग रहा है बहुत भीड़ है इधर.
हाँ, यहाँ बहुत भीड़ है आज.
For breakfast, we pulled into our favorite pit stop, the Murugan Idli Shop in Krishnagiri. If you followed our Pondicherry vlog, you know what we're talking about.
बताइए इस ड्रिंक के बारे में कैसा है?
ये मदुरई स्पेशल.
आप बताइए कैसा रहा आपका एक्सपीरियंस?
बहुत ही मस्त. कॉफ़ी बहुत अच्छी है. सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा है.
Now your turn.
डोसा नहीं मिला मुझे.
Honestly, the best part of a road trip isn't just the destination, it's the energy in the car. If the music is loud and the group is right, there's nothing like it. In the month of June, as you move towards Yercaud, the sky becomes a brilliant bright blue and you're surrounded by lush green landscapes on both the sides of the road. You can really feel the air getting fresher as you start your climb. We are currently climbing into the Savaari Hills. Yercaud is often called as the king of eastern Ghats, and honestly, looking at these views as we round these bends, you can really see why. Just look at those iconic hairpin bends starting to stack up on the beauty of the destination. As we get closer to our destination, I want to share a little bit of how we picked our stay. We were actually torn between 3 different options: the Story, Great Trails and Mango Hill Resort. We weighed everything: the location, the price point and the overall vibe, and eventually we decided to go with Mango Hill Resort. To be honest, we saw some mixed reviews for it on the sites like MMT and Pagoda, so we were a bit curious about what to expect. But after being here, I can say it's been a really good experience so far. I'll give you guys the full breakdown and a proper tour in a bit, but for now, let's just enjoy these views on the way in. So this is the Mango Hill Resort. As soon as you step onto the property, you get that quintessential hill station vibe. It's rustic, cozy, and honestly so peaceful. It has this incredible charm that just instantly makes you want to drop your bags, switch off, and settle into a proper staycation. So we reached the resort around 3 pm and we were actually given an option at check-in. We could stick with the 2 valley view rooms we originally booked or upgrade to a grand villa. Since we were traveling as a group of 2 couples, we decided to go for the villa, and honestly, it was such a great decision. Now here's the catch about the grand villa. You definitely get your daily dose of cardio. I actually counted, it's about 93 steps away from the main area. It's a bit of a trek with your luggage, but obviously they helped us with the luggage. And once you see the villa, the view, you kind of forget about the climb. It's a part of all rustic hill station experience, right? But before I show you the beautiful interiors, I want to keep it real. Even though we arrived at 3 pm, neither the rooms nor the villa were fully ready for us yet. We had to wait for around 5 to 10 minutes, which was a bit of a bummer after a long drive. It wasn't a deal breaker or anything that ruined our moods, but it's definitely something you notice when you're looking forward to dropping your bags and relaxing straight away. So this grand villa was built over an area of 2000 square feet, and having that extra space to hang out together really made it an experience. Before finalizing our choice, the staff was kind enough to let us inspect both the valley view rooms and the grand villa, which really helped us decide. The layout of this villa is super spacious. The ground floor had a bedroom along with a common area that includes a dining table and a kitchen setup, which is great for hanging out. Then, on the top floor, there's another bedroom plus an extra little space to relax. It felt like a home away from home, and having that much room to spread out really made our stay.
यहाँ पे सीढ़ी है. What is this guys? This is पिकल बॉल भी है क्या?
नहीं, वो फूल का है।
अच्छा.
अरे यार, मैं सोच रही हूँ तुम नीचे से हाई करते।
कैसा लग रहा है गाइस आपको यहाँ पे? पूल किस साइड है लेकिन? आपको कैसा लगा? बहुत दूर है रिसेप्शन, उसके लिए अलग से बुकिंग करनी पड़ेगी एमएमटी पे.
We'll also show you the premium valley view rooms that we originally considered.
आ रही हूँ मैं, 1 second.
As we make our way down towards the villa, the whole vibe feels stepping into a rustic, old-world castle. The winding road, the curves, and the lush surrounding made the drive down feel incredibly scenic. It's like a secret path leading into a fairy tale. After we freshened up, we decided to head out and explore the local area. Yercaud is definitely more about the chill and unwind lifestyle than ticking off a long list of tourist attractions. But we figured we'd check out the local boathouse just to see what it was all about. It's a pretty standard spot, nothing too crazy or high octane, but it was nice to get out and see the water for a bit. After checking out the boathouse, we went on the hunt for some snacks. We ended up finding the most amazing little food corner, the kind of casual spot that honestly won't show up on any standard AI generated itinerary. This is a very personal recommendation. The Kaapi Stop is a perfect place to grab a quick coffee, tea, and some bites. Everything was so fresh. The breads were honestly some of the best I've had in a while. We liked the coffee they offered and definitely do try their cheese Maggie. It was really nice.
Alam soda.
No. How was your Kaapi Stop? Kaapi Stop was very Kaapi.
And you had a cold.
I had cold badam milk and coffee. You didn't have Kaapi at Kaapi Stop.
I had tea at Kaapi Stop.
Next, we made our way to Pagoda Point to catch the sunset. It was definitely a popular spot and a bit crowded, but for good reason. Before you even reach the viewpoint, there's a cute little local market that's worth a quick stroll. Once you're at the top, the view of the hills tucked under the clouds is just so beautiful. It's that classic, peaceful sight that makes the journey into the clouds feel totally worth it. With the sun dipping below the hills, we wrapped up our little exploration of the town and headed to our resort.
हाँ.
अरे वीडियो में आइए, ये सब क्या है? वीडियो में आइए। कैसा, कहाँ पे हैं आप? अभी क्या करके आई हैं?
अभी हम लोग इनका गेम सेक्शन एंजॉय करके आए हैं। हम लोगों ने टीटी खेला, फुटबॉल खेला और कैरम खेला। फिर हमने डांस किया जा करके और अब हम
बिल्कुल गलत ऑर्डर में बताया है इसने, लेकिन ठीक है, चलिए।
व्हाटएवर। अभी हम डिनर करने के लिए आए इनके डाइनिंग सेक्शन में।
हाँ, और वो है इनका जिगर ठंडा यहाँ भी अवेलेबल है, आप देख सकते हैं। और ये हैं हमारे मित्रों, बताइए। जिगर ठंडा।
The food at this resort was genuinely delicious. We ordered the veg biryani, a paneer gravy, and some garlic naan. And honestly, everything was spot on. The naans in particular were perfectly thin and crisp. If you're looking for a great meal in Yercaud, we'll definitely recommend this. The evening in the villa was honestly the best part of our stay. With a common area all to ourselves, we spent the night playing card games, dancing, and just laughing. We really made some special memories here.
Hello guys, this is day 2 of our Yercaud trip and you can see the view, पीछे कितना बढ़िया है। और हम लोग अभी जाने वाले हैं किलियूर फॉल्स। और कल हमने खूब सारा मज़ा किया, डांस, टीटी, फुटबॉल और बढ़िया डिनर भी किया, मस्त था। तो आज हम लोग ने सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट करने जाएंगे पहले और फिर उसके बाद हम लोग किलियूर फॉल्स के लिए निकलेंगे। ये
After having our breakfast, we checked out from the resort and headed for Kiliyur Falls.
तो फिर कैसा रहा हम लोग का आज का किलियूर फॉल्स?
वो एकदम ही ड्राई पड़ी हुई थी, तो हम लोग अब लेडीज एंड जेंट्स जा रहे हैं।
तो ध्यान रखिए कि आप जो है जून के महीने में ना आए, क्योंकि ये ऑफ सीज़न होता है और वहाँ जाके आपको सिर्फ निराशा मिलेगी, जैसे मुझे मिली और इसको मिली और बाकी दोनों को भी मिली।
बिकॉज आई थिंक किलियर फॉल्स यहाँ का मेन अट्रैक्शन है।
हाउ वाज द फॉल? वी फेल फॉर इट, राइट?
सो गुड कि हम देख रहे।
The next morning, we just couldn't resist going back to Kaapi Stop. We had to try some of their baked goods, so we went for the banana bread and some muffins. They were incredibly fresh.
Coffee stop, the Kaapi Stop that we really liked, and chocolate lava cake was amazing. And cheesy like
In the same line as Kaapi Stop, there's this small souvenir stall where we picked up some fridge magnets to take a piece of Yercaud home with us. After our morning treats, we headed over to ladies and gents seat. Here's a quick look at the entry tariff. Right in the same area, there's a botanical garden. It's actually more of a rose garden and a silk shop nearby. We decided to skip those this time around, but if you're a fan of flowers, local textiles, or just want to explore a bit more, it's definitely a spot you can add to your itinerary. It's a convenient little hub if you want to see a bit more of the local culture. You'll have to climb a little to go to the ladies in the gents seat, but the view from up there is really spectacular. You get this wide, panoramic look over the hills that's perfect for some photos. We honestly love the vibe at ladies and the gents seat, so much so that we ended up sitting there for a good while. We soaked in the view, took a ton of photos, and just took a moment really to appreciate the beauty of the hills. Sometimes the best part of the trip isn't rushing to the next spot, but just finding a place you love and deciding to stay there a bit longer.
Gemini
Recommendations for food.
now.
Before finally leaving Yercaud, we made one last stop for lunch at the Orange Resort. It's located quite close to the waterfalls, which makes it super convenient stop to grab a bite. If you're planning your own visit here, try to align your schedule so that you grab your meal here on your way back from the falls. We ordered some paneer starters, veg kebabs, and some Japanese dish whose name we really can't recollect now. For main course, we ordered veg noodles. The food was okay-ish here. We would rate it a good 3 on 5. With this, we made our way back to Bangalore.
भाई साहब जरा बताइए आप 5 में से कितनी रेटिंग देंगे एयरपोर्ट ट्रिप को?
5 में से 5 रेटिंग।
आप बताइए।
मैं दूंगी 5 में से 4। बहुत बढ़िया था, ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस, ग्रेट फ्रेंड्स, बहुत मस्ती। द ओनली थिंग वाज कुछ जगह हम नहीं देख पाए, वही प्रॉब्लम। बाकी तो एक नंबर।
अब आपके बारे में।
हाँ, मैं भी 4 ही दूंगी। मस्त था, हमारा स्टे भी सही था और बाकी हम लोगों ने वहाँ काफ़ी मस्ती करी। जस्ट दैट फॉल्स नहीं देख पाए
आप ये आप सवारी ऐप के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मतलब लाइक दिस इज अ चीटिंग that we have booked a diesel car and they have sent in CNG car, and because of CNG like हम हर जगह we are waiting, like every time it is wasting our time. This time तो हद हो गई है, almost will be delayed by 1 hour.
And you can see the traffic here as well. CNG lines.
And this traffic is just because we have to go to a CNG pump. So
Vibhav, कोई comments? No comments.
And that's a wrap on our Yercaud trip. Before we sign off, there is a quick breakdown for anyone who's planning to drive from Bangalore. It's roughly around 215 kilometers journey, which takes about 5 to 6 hours depending on how you pace yourself. If you're driving, expect to cross 4 to 5 main toll booths along the way. This might cost you around 350 to 450 one way. As our friend already mentioned, we had booked the diesel version of the SUV, paying 1,000 rupees extra from Savaari app, but they still sent us a CNG one. A quick heads up for those on CNG, the stations are a bit limited on this route and can get quite busy. We actually spent an hour in a queue just to cover a short 400-meter stretch to the pump, so definitely factor in some extra time for fuel stop so you don't miss out on anything because of this delay. Okay, now before you book a resort like Mango Hills or any similar resort, I just want to give you a caveat. Because these villas are tucked right in the middle of a heavily forested area, you're bound to share some space with a little local wildlife. We did encounter quite a few insects and we even spotted a baby scorpion in the common area. We called the staff right away and they were very prompt about coming over and clearing it up. But yeah, please be cautious. We got really scared with this experience. But luckily no one was hurt, so we would definitely recommend you to please be very careful. Okay, moving on to the budget details. We have listed down all the expenses that we incurred in this trip. Obviously things are customizable, but please feel free to take a screenshot for your future reference. With this, we come to the end of this video. If you haven't checked out our other travel vlogs, we'll leave a link below. Do check it out. We have a lot more travel and lifestyle videos planned for you, so stay tuned. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. It genuinely motivates us to create more. You can also follow us on Instagram for more travel clips. Until next time.